Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with today's trading action. Now, you can usually find out what's going on from the previous day's data. And we saw Monday, the ISM manufacturing data, stronger, dollar moves higher. Well, yesterday, the ISM services data, often called the non-manufacturing PMI, was lower than the forecast, right? About the same as the manufacturing numbers. And that does a lot for us because it did shift or flush out those dollar longs, right? You see a breakdown in the dollar index. Euro's up, sterling's up, Aussie's up, and Kiwi's up. Now, these, and I was sort of talking about this yesterday, like once you identify what's going on and where the action is, well, now we can really focus on it. Like the US numbers here is what the market is reacting to, right? So very clearly, just keep an eye on the US numbers and you're going to see some golden opportunities as we go forward because like let me just clear those screens there. And the key part to it is it's not like trading now. It's around the key events, right? Because that's where you're trading. It's around trend lines. It's trading sideways and you get the easy trade, the nice entry, right? That's the key to this, right? It's not about just getting the move. It's actually about getting the right entry level. And we saw that on just about all of these pairs, right? A little bit of a gap on some of these instruments with that dollar flush out. Now, dollar yen, there's a lot of media talk about dollar yen and what's happening. To me, it's still not going to happen until the US dollar turns. And what I mean by turns is we get weak data and the Fed actually start to talk about cutting rates again. So that's when I can see dollar yen kicking into play. So outside of that, just focus on where the next opportunities are, right? The high impacting numbers, these ones in red, if we just get that pen up, right? These are the ones that are really important. To me, the balance of trade numbers, except for China, I wouldn't say these are a high impacting number. But just be aware as you come through today's trading, there's not a huge amount on offer, right? So what does that mean for us? Well, right now, okay, we've got the move and it stalls because that is now factored into the market. So you get the move, it should start trading sideways until the next connecting major economic data, right? It shouldn't start to make sense to you after a very short period of time because this is the way the market works. It reacts to the numbers and then it comes back and sits idle. Right now, today we've got a few bits and pieces, right? The services PMI numbers out of Germany in the Eurozone, not massive by any stretch. ECB policy minutes, meeting accounts, or basically tell us what they've been talking about every other week. That could be something in there, but we don't usually get too many surprises. I don't think the balance of trade numbers for Canada are that important. This weekly number, the initial jobless claims, is probably the next major thing that you want to sort of keep an eye on, right? Outside of that, just focus on what the markets are doing. So losing sight of where I was. Now, so just looking at these markets, right, trying to piece together what's going on. At the moment, we've got a risk-on profile as far as equity markets go, right? And the yields, 2 years through to 10-year, that's going up. So those yields will be going down. You'd think we'd get a weaker dollar, right? And if the equity markets are going up, you'd expect Euro, Sterling, Aussie, Kiwi to be going up, except Sterling's the odd one out. And it's a bit of a mixed bag here on the majors there as well. So just play it by ear. Look for the opportunities. When they come, trade them. All right, guys, have a good one. Cheerio.